Jøss, starta det for en gangs skyld. Tester 1, 2, 3, tester. Ja. OK. Da funker den. Da kan jeg dele link. All right. Do that one and okay. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a new stream. My first stream of 2026. Oh my goodness. 26 years of the year 2000s. Yeah, I am Kimaru, and I hope you liked my other half's edited comps videos that came out this weekend. Now we're doing the live stuff, and yeah, today we are at the Red Bull Ring, and we are also in the group 2 Mighty Machines. I will not be racing tonight because, well, let's just get on with it. As I said in the last video before 2025 ended, yeah, I had to vacate my apartment for 5 weeks because of drain pipe renewal. They're now finally done, and unfortunately, yeah, I have to say this. I love my mom, but 5 weeks with her, I think hell would have spat her out if she had to go there, and hell was real. Um, yeah, I am mentally drained. I am physically exhausted just from living with my mom for 5 weeks. So it's good to be back. But today I am in the commentary box and not behind the steering wheel. So it just is what it is. I am going to commentate on the Tier 1 lobby, and we're just waiting for the Maestro to open the gates, and it will be in like 3 minutes. So we got some time to talk. So yeah, I'm finally back home. I'm a little bit. I'm a little bit drained. I did do like 10, 15 laps on Red Bull Ring with the car you see on a screen. But yeah, the 10, 15 laps I did, I was completely physically just exhausted. After being mentally drained for 5 weeks, it's just, oh, it's the weirdest feeling ever. But yeah, um, that's why I'm just doing the commentary stuff tonight, and I hope it will be good. I've got my replay keyboard out, so hopefully we can get some good instant replay footage and stuff like that. If I remember how to do it, it's been like a couple of years now since I did live commentary last, so yeah, that's definitely going to be some getting used to. As soon as the lobby starts, I will be grabbing myself some water, and we'll just talk a little bit about the racers and everything while the practice is going. And as soon as the quali starts, we're going to focus on the quali and yeah, get the quali on the way and all that stuff. So it's going to be good. It's going to be very good. Red Bull Ring, technically not one of my personal favorites. I've always done pretty bad on Red Bull Ring. So in a way, I'm kind of glad I'm not doing Red Bull Ring tonight. But from what I tested with the NSX briefly, the car feels good. Um, I managed to get the time of 1:21.5. I potentially could have gotten a 120, a 119 if I had practice and a little bit better downforce setup for lap times. But yeah, not sad at all that I'm gonna miss out on Red Bull Ring, to be honest. So it's good to be back in the comms chair, and I hope Slingshot Cherberg feels the same for doing the edited commentary videos. So Tier 2 will be out this weekend, potentially. So look forward to that. The live comms will be, yeah, with Tier 1 tonight. Hey, Fun News Cowboy. Yeah, good luck to everyone. Yeah, it is going to be a good race, I think. So we're just waiting now for the lobby to open, and I think it has opened while I've been talking away. Yeah, Tier 1 is now open, so we're gonna... Oh no. AG's internet is starting to fail him for Tier 2. That is the worst of luck. Yeah. That's not going to be good. Let's hope that sorts itself out. Maybe he can restart the internet and be able to join Tier 2. And unfortunately, we're going to have some rain in Red Bull Ring tonight. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how the cars and the drivers cope with rain, weather, and a wet track. So, with that said, I will put you in the capable hands of any driver that's on the field right now. Okay, they're still doing their setup, so I'm gonna put you in the screen while I go get some water, and I will be back shortly. All right, I am back, and Let's see who's on track. Right now we have Cartman. He is back with us. Cartman had some connection or power issues last week, and unfortunately, we have, I think, Mikhailenko, um, another one of the Ukraine boys. He has power, but his internet is missing. Isn't that just wonderful with the cuddly teddy bear from Russia screwing things over in Ukraine? We all know who I'm talking about. Yeah, the teddy bear from Russia, he can go F himself. Good morning. Yeah, good evening, Dennis. Thank you. I'm just doing some live comms tonight. I'm still physically exhausted and mentally drained. So I'm doing some commentary work for tonight. As we see Kojin. Kojin was also the race winner from last week. Was pretty much unstoppable, and Gadget second place on Catalunya. As we see Kojin with a little spin out of turn 4, I believe. So yeah, now we're gonna try my keyboard. I haven't tried it in forever. As we see Flapjack, Season 3's champion. Cartman in the shot. Let's hope he has a good race and no power cuts or internet cuts of any kind. As we see him do a 119.6 for his practice session, and he gets himself a little half-second penalty for his trouble as well. That's also something to remember on this track. Its penalties are quite severe. So yeah, you better not do too many of those cuts. As we see Funniest Cowboy here, had a very lonely race on Catalunya last week. G-Rabbit also had some difficulties, and let's hope everything turns out a little bit better for G-Rabbit tonight. Tevo also back in the fray, also had some issues last week if I remember correctly. So let's hope the machinery works tonight. As you see, Mickey enters the room here. GTO had a very good and action-filled race last week in Catalunya, and let's hope everything works well for him as well. Gadgeton had a second place podium in last week's race, and I think he was very happy with that in the Hyundai. Also a car I can't wait to drive in Gilles Villeneuve, and also thanks to one of my viewers, Dennis, for recommending it to me and pushing me to try it and fall in love with it. I hate you for that. As we see Vlave here in 8th, also had a very okay race last week. Funniest Cowboy, we have Mickey, and Mikhailenko, I think, was in Tier 1. He is also not able to race tonight because of the cuddly teddy bear in Russia demanding power cuts and internet cuts for the entire Ukraine. So thank you, cuddly teddy bear. I'm just saying that sarcastically. No one loves him. I can't wait to drive on Gilles Villeneuve though, so it's going to be exciting. The start from the Hyundai in last week's race was probably one of the most insane things I've ever seen from a grid start, so kind of excited to see what my Hyundai can do in Tier 2 when that race comes up on the calendar. So yeah, Kojin, not a slow man for sure. 118.86 for him. So yeah, not a slow man at all. So yeah, Cartman has some competition in Tier 1 this season. Let's hope G-Rabbit has a good race. He's been struggling a little bit in the first race. Let's hope he can figure out the kinks and get back up to speed for Season 1 and the 2026 season as a whole. Flapjack then, the 2025 winner, the champion, with his golden number. So let's take a look on board with Sir Flapjack in the cool camera angle. .118.1. The Ukrainians definitely has some competition, as we see a little spin there from G. Let's hope that doesn't happen in the quali. Missed the overlay where you can see the helmets of the drivers. Shame they didn't bring that into GT7 from Sport. Oh, it is a little slip. It is a little slick. A wet track. Qualifying should be starting in 4 minutes. Holy crap. Cutting the grass, that's Jason's job in Tier 2. That's his job. Funniest cowboy then. Let's hope he doesn't have as lonely of a race in tonight's race versus round 1. He did have a couple of good fights and battles, but after they were done, he was pretty lonely on track. Bacchus is not here tonight. He's away. Gadget with a 120.9, so yeah, probably struggling a little bit to keep up with the top 5 here, or top 4 at least. I've always been afraid of the NSX, but yeah, honestly, the little testing I did earlier, just to get a feel for how it would be around Red Bull Ring, I would expect that the ass would kick out on you on the braking, but yeah, they apparently fixed some stuff, or maybe the car is just better to drive with the wheel. But yeah, I didn't really feel like I had any issues driving the NSX. Still excited for Yas Marina. When next these cars will be on track at the Red Bull Ring. And we've gone away from the 60-minute format. What was it? A 43-lap race tonight, which simulates pretty much 60 minutes, but the end race timer is why we've changed it to laps and not 60 minutes anymore, because the end race timer tends to screw things up for people that try to finish their laps and get the gap on the result screen. So that's pretty much why that's been changed. Pretty much a change for the better. Another change we have is to the signups. This is kind of a good thing in my eyes. I kind of hated it on it at first. Sorry, Gadget. I did hate on that change at first, but it's kind of like football, or for the people in the rest of the world that call it soccer. In Europe, we call it football, as it should be, because we actually run after and kick the ball. So, if you get 2 yellow cards, if you do not sign up, so let's say you do not sign up as ATR or away, you will be hit by a yellow card. If you get 2 yellow cards and you get a red card after failing to sign up for 2 rounds, you're basically exiled from ADEC and you have to re-sign up for maybe round 3. And if you get 2 more cards, you're off the roster again. So it's just to clear the roster and make sure people that want to race but cannot won't be excluded from anything, and or something like that. And people that just don't want to sign up, yeah, they get punished for it. So if you're not willing to commit and not sound off where you are, why are you in the series? So that's kind of the yellow flag rule that has been initiated. I feel that that could be a good thing. So let's see if it actually is a good thing. I'm just gonna rejoin the spectate mode. There we go. And it looks like it's pretty damp on the track right now. I don't know how the soft tires will actually hold up. Oh, it's very slick. So they need to drive a few laps before it really dries out here, as we see Gadget. Does this thing work now? It does. Okay. Good to know. It only works during the qualifier and the race. So C was the longest, X was the middle, and C was the shortest. Alright. Trying my keyboard replay stuff, so... They really need to remove the police refuel bullshit. That definitely needs to go. But 3-4 years in, and Polyphony still hasn't fixed that, so... Alright, Gadget is not the first... Who is the first on track? Is it Mickey? Or is it... Vlave is the first. No, he's not. He's actually not. Sorry for that confusion, folks. Oh, Gadget gives up on that lap, putting Flapjack to finish the quali lap first. But yeah, was he held up? Are we experiencing rain? No. I don't have access to the weather radar, unfortunately, so that's something I cannot say. 121.2 from Flapjack. 121.9 from Funniest Cowboy. We have G Rabbit with a 121 flat. So G Rabbit is here to do business today. Hopefully have a better race than Catalunya. Unfortunately, someone took him out on Catalunya. We're not going to mention that name. I don't want to embarrass the boy. So, but one thing we do have with the live commentary versus the edited commentary videos is that in live commentary we can actually see the PSN ID that we cannot do in the replays. So that's something that PD definitely needs to fix. Kasunori Yamoichi, please fix that. Get your nerds at the factory in Japan to get that fixed with a future patch, please. Very infuriating. As we see, Vlave has set a new record of 121.3 for himself. Flapjack with a 119.4. So, and as I said that, we have a 19.454 and another 19.2 from G Rabbit. So, G Rabbit is taking no prisoners tonight so far. So yeah, G Rabbit taking care of business. Cartman with a 119.7, a little bit behind. Let's take a look at his teammate Kojin, 121.5, pretty much what I've been doing in practice sessions. .2 behind Funniest Cowboy is with his teammate. Oh, come on, not hiccups now. Can I have a chewing gum somewhere? Oh, damn it. We have Funniest Cowboy with a best last sector. Oh, my goodness. And we have a half-second penalty for Funniest Cowboy as well. Let's hope that doesn't... Oh, he's going into the pits. A 118.8 from Flappy. The battle is definitely on with a 119.1 from Cartman and a 118.7 from G Rabbit. .4 from GTO. Will Cartman be able to break the 118s? Cartman also challenging himself on his stream, I believe, by racing in cockpit mode without VR. 0.4 in the last sector. So he's ahead, so this could be a very good lap time from Cartman. A 118.556 from Cartman. Holy crap. As I say that, we have a new best lap time from G with a 118.3 and Kojin with a 118.1. Holy crap. Gents, you guys are crazy. Holy crap. Yeah, Kojin also the best sector in sector 1. Maybe Kojin is about to crush another lap time. Cartman, yeah. 5 people with a 118 lap time. Yeah, these guys are definitely a strong bunch of boys. Gadget with the slowest time on track right now. Let's hope he can do something to get himself into a better position. P2 last race. Will it be P10 for this one? Let's see what Gadget can do. 18, 19, 20, 20.8. It's not the best. He still has a few more laps to go before quali is over. 6.5 minutes left. Kojin into the pits, G-Rabbit into the pits, Cartman into the pits to get some new boots on, and potentially try and go for even faster lap times. So yeah, the Ukraine boys, G-Rabbit and Flapjack and Funniest Cowboy, definitely people to watch out for in today's race. But then again, the rain that is predicted to fall tonight, that could definitely screw up the strategies. They could screw up the races in the entire picture. So I think Gadget has time to go into the pits to get some new boots on. He definitely needs that. Is there any rain on the windscreen? No. So I think Gadget might be going into the pits as we see Flappy the 118.2. So putting him in second place right now. Gadget still pushing the car as hard as he can. 18, 19, 20, 20.5. Still not good enough to get ahead of Mickey. He still needs a little bit more. Let's hope Gadget can do so. As we see Kojin on his outlap, Flappy's gotten himself slapped with a half-second penalty. Let's hope he doesn't do what Topa did, to punch his entire pit crew after the race with all the penalties he got slapped with. G-Rabbit now on an outlap, Kojin on an outlap. This could be the final go. A 119 point, what was that? As we try to find Mickey, where the 119.8 from Mickey. That puts him up into 7th place so far. Gadget still working to improve his lap time. We have a 120.4 from GTO. What will it be from Gadget? Will he be able to get an improvement in his... No, he's going into this. So Gadget has two laps to go in the quali, potentially. An outlap, maybe 2 flyers. So he definitely needs to try. We have Cartman with a 118.3. So still cranking it, as we see Kojin into the pits again. Maybe Kojin is satisfied. 0.156 between Kojin and Flapjack. GTO with a 120.2. Turbo 118.9. So yeah, it is very close between the top 6 at the moment. They're all at 118s. Flapjack's still on the outlap, so he is going to start pushing it really soon. So also on an outlap with G. So let's take a look at Flapjack and see if he can make a dent in Kojin's lap time. I need a drink after that. Commentating is hard, people. Especially when I haven't talked much in the 5 weeks I've been away. My mom has done most of the talking, and I have just been every time. So we have a best sector, first sector from Flappy now, a 0.1 ahead of Kojin's time. Let's hope the commentary curse doesn't strike Flappy, as we see a 122 and a 119.6 from Mickey there. So yeah, Mickey also breaking the 120s. Let's take a look at Gadget. He definitely needs to push it right now. See if he can make it. We're gonna pay attention to Flappy going over to the line and see if he can dent some gap into Kojin. Will it be a dent in Kojin's lap time? And Flappy's just showing everyone who's got the biggest wiener of them all on track with a 118.103. Yeah, Flappy, you're just you're just showing off right now. As we see Gadget now, will he be able to improve? 120.9, he has one lap to go. So yeah, Flappy just showing everyone who's got the biggest wiener on track. Just swinging in the air. 120.1 from GTO. G-Rabbit. Let's see if you can do some more. And Gadget has a half-second penalty, so I think that is the end for his run. Yeah, he's just given up. Very difficult qualifying for the Maestro, the runner of the Thursday League. As we see, Cartman has been off track. He has also given up the chase for a better lap time. Vlave with a 119.7. So Vlave has been able to break the 120s. Kojin on his final lap, will he be able to make a dent into Flapjack's time? Or is Flapjack the guy with the biggest schlong on track right now? The biggest sack? Sorry, I've been watching too much Clarkson's Farm and everything. When he gets the new sheep with the big ass balls, yeah. As we see, G-Rabbit has taken Kojin's second place with a 118.1. So, yeah, the Ukraine boys have been kicked royally in the sacks. I would expect them to be on top. A 118.4 from Kojin. So, yeah, best he could do. Yeah, that's a decent qualifier, I'd say. I didn't expect the Ukraine boys to be kicked in the ball sack for this qualifier, but here we go. Flapjack sets his ass on the pole, the podium, the top spot of the grid with a 118.1. We have G-Rabbit with a 118.128. Kojin with a 118.14. 118.36 from Cartman. Funniest Cowboy, 118.7. Tovo, 118.8. Mickey with a 19.6. Vlave, 19.7. And we have GTO with 120.1. And Gadget, unfortunately, with a 120.5. Putting him 2.5 seconds behind the top spot. Yeah, it's not easy sometimes. The competition in Tier 1 is definitely huge. We are going to have 43 laps at Red Bull Ring with the Group 2 machines. So definitely going to be an exciting race to watch. The race starts in about 4 minutes. Yeah, 4 minutes. So I'd recommend anyone to get a quick piss break and grab some drinks, some snacks, because this is going to be exciting. All right, I am back, and we only have a minute before start. And Flapjack has plotted his big hairy balls menacingly on the table, showing everyone who's boss. And yeah, we are about ready to get this show underway with round 2, season 1, 2026, tier 1. So in a few days' time, tier 2 will be out on my YouTube channel in an edited way, like rounds 1 for tier 1 and 2. Yeah, Slingshot Cherberg, my better half, will take care of the tier 2 race. So look out for that in a few days' time. We are about ready to get the show underway. Round 2 is scheduled to start shortly. Okay. I need to get myself a Jaffa cake. Oh yes. I stole them from Mung. I steal every one of his biscuits from him, even though he lives in the UK and I live in Norway. Come and get me. Mung, I'm stealing all your biscuits. Come and get me. I'm not afraid anymore. Is Gadget sleeping? VR issues? We should have been starting now. Da 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 da. Mm. Do, 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 do. Oh, there we go. He woke up. Here we go. All right. Waiting for 5 lights to light up and then go green. Here we go, round 2. And we are away. Oh, it seems like Flapjack is sleeping a little bit as we see G-Rabbit taking advantage of that. And taking first place. Cartman as well going in. Flapjack now falling down to 4th place. 5th place, 6th place. We have got to take a look back what in the hell happened to Flapjack in a moment. But as we see, G-Rabbit has a 1.3 second gap already down to Kojin. Kojin and Cartman had a very good start as we see Kojin going very wide into turn 2. Or is that turn 3? I don't care right now. Tewu, Funniest Cowboy, Vlave now in 6th place with Flapjack all the way down into 7th. So a very, very weak start from our champion. As we see G-Rabbit now with a 2 second gap down to the Ukraine boys already. And yeah, we're going to pay attention to the fight because G-Rabbit is now just in a sullen lead by himself. And it's not even lap 2. So Cartman now into P2. Managed to get himself a good position as we see Vlave challenging for P4 and managing to get himself ahead of Tewu and snagging 4th. As we see G-Rabbit now with a 1.6 gap down to Cartman. Cartman is increasing it, decreasing it, I should say. As we see Vlave now in 4th, we have Tewu there in 5th. We have Funniest Cowboy in 6th. We have Flappy in 7th. So a very, very poor start from our big schlong man Flapjack. Mickey in 8th. We have GTO in 9th and Gadget down there in 10th. So yeah, very, very good start there from G-Rabbit. Probably the start he really hoped for, and I don't think Flapjack really intended for. Oh, Flapjack has fallen down even one more spot. So I think it's a little bit rainy on track, is it? No? Oh, as we see Kojin now. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's take a look at the start as we, yeah, kind of cocked that up, didn't we? Yeah. Alright, let's try this. As we see, Kojin is... Yeah, we kind of screwed this one up, so I'm sorry for that. G-Rabbit now with a 1.5 second lead still to Cartman. Cartman beginning chase. We see Vlave in 3rd. Funniest Cowboy has dropped down to 4th. Mickey in 5th, Tewu in 6th, so the positions have really scrambled themselves in this one. Flapjack still in 7th, we have Gadget there in 8th, so he's gotten himself a 2 position increase from the start. We have GTO in 9th, and Kojin unfortunately had a big spin in the end of this turn coming up. So yeah, little chaotic start with the camera work. I am rusty. I am sorry for any mistakes, mishaps. But yeah, we still have a race to watch. I don't think there's any rain yet. No. As we see Cartman trying to decrease the gap, but I think G-Rabbit for the moment has everything under control. As we see 2.3 between Vlave and Cartman at the moment. Funniest Cowboy with a 0.7 gap to Vlave. Fastest lap of the race so far, 1:20.5 from G-Rabbit. And Flapjack, yeah, maybe he plotted his big hairy sack on the table a little bit too menacingly, since he slept in the takeoff. As we see Gadget, Kojin has had no choice, had to fix the damage. And yeah, it's still a long race, but at the moment he is like 40 seconds behind the leader, 28 seconds behind GTO. So yeah, not the best start for Kojin. He had a very good race in round 1, and yeah, crap happens, as they say. Or to speak in Ebonics, shit happens. Gadget now in 8th. We have Flapjack there still chasing down Towu. Towu is chasing down Mickey. And we have Funniest Cowboy and Vlave fighting for P3. Yeah, I think G-Rabbit has a comfortable gap down to Cartman for the moment. As you see, Towu is trying to find a little kink there in Mickey's armor. And shows himself in the mirror, but he's got to be careful with that. Flapjack is coming up behind to show his big hairy sack. Gotta have some comedy. Don't have any more fun than what you make for yourself. Did I see raindrops? No. Yeah. Funniest Cowboy, still almost a second gap to Vlave. But yeah, Mickey, Towu, and Flapjack now. Battle for 5th, as we see Mickey going defensive into the second to the last turn. And I think he, oh my goodness, yeah, maybe got pushed a little bit there from Towu. We'll have to watch this back a little bit as we see Flapjack taking the position from Mickey as well, getting himself into P6. And Towu going very wide out of turn 1. And that could cost him, that could give him a penalty, so he's got to be careful with that. And like I said, half-second penalty for Towu. Flapjack now trying to go for an inside move into turn 3 and makes the move, getting himself up to P5. He has a lot of work in front of him now. It's not going to be an easy race with that little mistake in the very start of the grid. As we see Mickey trying to go for an inside move into Towu and gets himself into P6. So we're going to take a look back with Towu and see what happened with the overtake into the second to last corner. So, coming up to the second to last corner, Mickey's defending on the inside. Towu taking the inside now, and it is very clean. Considering how it looked on the replay cameras, it was a very clean overtake from Towu, but maybe he lost a little bit of momentum overtaking Mickey and lost it to Mickey and Flapjack. Went too wide on the corner and got himself a penalty for his troubles. G-Rabbit now 2.7 in front of Cartman. Cartman doing his best to try and close the gap, but we all know that G-Rabbit, Cartman, Funniest Cowboy, Flapjack, Blave, they're all super, super fast. Let's see what Kojin can do. He has decreased the gap a little bit to GTO, but Kojin ultimately has a lot of work to do. GTO now chasing down his teammate or sister teammate Gadget. 0.6 of a second between them. So yeah, Gadget increased his position by 2 from the quali, so definitely took advantage of the chaos in the very beginning. And Kojin crashing out, that's definitely something Gadget capitalizes on. As we see Mickey still trying to close in the gap to Tewo, and Tewo has gotten himself ahead of Mickey, so that's probably somewhere where we can't rewind, so we'll leave it at that for now. Tewo in 6th. Flapjack is trying to close in on Blave. And Flapjack is on a little bit better tire wear than Blave at the moment. A little bit different strategy between these two boys. I think Flapjack could close in the gap to Blave pretty shortly. As we see Cartman, yeah, the gap increasing between G-Rabbit and Cartman ever so slightly. G-Rabbit here to take no prisoners. He's slaying anyone and everyone around him and keeping P1 for now. Could be interesting when the scheduled rain is about to fall and see how the strategies play out. I've heard a little bit that the NSX are a tiny bit better in the rain, and that could be advantage NSX and disadvantage Skyline. Blave then, Funniest Cowboy, I mean. Kind of like Catalonia, a little bit of a lonely race so far. Gotten himself a good gap down to Blave. As we see, Flapjack is closing in on Blave now. And I think we could expect a overtake any time soon. Tewo looks comfortably ahead of Mickey for the moment. So we're going to stick with Flapjack and Blave. Let's see what happens in this battle. Like I said, Blave has a little bit more worn tires currently. This could be definitely advantage Flapjack with his compound. Anything can happen. There's still a long race to go. We've been driving for 12.5 minutes right now. Lap 10, we have 33 laps to go. As we see, Flapjack is very close, right up in the exhaust pipes of Blave right now. And I think we could see an overtake move going into turn 3. Oh, as we see a little bit of contact between them. We can't have too much of that, boys. Otherwise, we'll have collisions, and you need to go into the pits and fix the repair and all that. Hey, Rock Boy. Yeah, it is kind of timed for 60 minutes, but the 60 minutes had an issue where the end race timer kind of cut out on people, and some people couldn't finish their their lap, and we couldn't see their time difference on the result board. So we gone over to laps to simulate 60 minutes, and so that everyone can actually finish the lap they're on and be synced with the result screen, so you can see the time difference that they're behind their opponents and all that stuff. That's why we changed to laps. But it's still 60 minutes, but it's based on how many laps 60 minutes produce, so 43 laps is basically 60 minutes, but we do have the potential for rain, so that could increase the time or decrease it, depending on how the weather behaves. As we see Flapjack now comfortably gaining the gap between Vlave and him into 1.6. Tebo closing in a little bit on Vlave at the moment, but yeah, Vlave is with the same dilemma as Tebo with his compound of tires. I don't want to say what compound of tires that these two drivers are on in case they are listening. Rockboy, if you look back a little bit on the stream at the end of the qualifier, you will see that Flapjack has big, menacing, hairy balls that he plotted menacingly on the table and got himself into P1. Had a little screw up in the beginning of the race, so yeah, he is still fast as Fluff. He is still fast as Fluff. I'm gonna keep the stream to like a PG-13 level. I'm not gonna say the F-bombs, but he is fast as Fluff, yes. The 2025 champion. So yeah, Flapjack is still incredibly fast. Oh yeah, he's always been a crazy fella. You don't want to meet this guy in Wreckfest in his pink motorhome because he's gonna murder everyone and be the survivor. As we see Cartman 3.3 up to G-Rabbit, and yeah, I think he's just trying to maybe depend on the pits, maybe put in a couple of good laps when G-Rabbit goes into the pits. My streams are the reason you're scared to buy Wreckfest? You shouldn't be. The Wreckfest is awesome. We all have fun. We never take anything seriously. But yeah, Flapjack is scary in his pink motorhome. I'll just say that much. Situations where Flapjack really shouldn't survive and still be alive, and he still is and murders everyone. Yeah, he's nuts. GTO there in 8th now. We have Gadget in 9th. So Gadget has had a bit of an unlucky streak for Red Bull Ring, and he has dropped to 9th. Sister teammate GTO staying ahead of him right now. Kojin still trying to catch up to lost time, and he has done very well in that so far. 10 seconds up to Gadget now for Kojin, and he should be able to, within maybe 5 laps, to increase it down to 4 seconds. So yeah, he just has to keep doing what he does best, keep the car on track, no mistakes, and kick it up the back alley. Tebo now, and Vlave desperately in need of a tire change. I don't know when these two will jump into the pits, but you had to leave the series for Gadget to choose the Honda NSX. Yeah, it seems to be a popular choice. It's one of my choices for Tier 2. So when I use it for Yas Marina, that's going to be my first go at it. Like I said earlier in the stream, I am still recharging after 5 weeks with my mom. Mentally drained, physically just exhausted. And I decided to sit this race out to continue to recharge my batteries and wait until round 5 before I return to this round 3 before I return to the series. So we see Vlave now under attack from Tewu, but yeah, Tewu does have a little bit more left in his tires than Vlave. So it's going to be interesting to see what Tewu can do. The Finn versus the Brit. Or Vlave is not technically a Brit. I don't remember where he's from, but... Catch up to me, you mean? Oh, trust me, I'm not the fastest. Oh, Vlave is Serbian. Alright. Yeah, I remember he wasn't a Brit, but he's racing under a British flag, so... Vlave is a very good driver. Very difficult to beat him these days. The times I've tried to race against him, so... As we see Vlave staying out for one more lap as Tewu goes into the pits to get some new boots on. Mickey on mediums, so yeah, the NSX's tires are really not that bad. They're really not wearing out all that much. As we see Gadget in 9th, we have GTO there in 7th now, unless Tewu. No, he's not going to get out before them. See? No. Comes out in 9th with Kojin coming up to turn 1, and it's going to be a worn tires, but he's definitely going to look at this as I can finally see someone, and now I'm going to push the hammer to the floor. NSX should have better tire wear because of the front end. GTR might be able to save more. Yeah, true. Let's see, between Gadget and Cartman. Yeah, Cartman has used a tiny bit more front tires than Gadget because of the GTR's front engine. But yeah. Still 3.5 seconds between Cartman and G-Rabbit, so the gap hasn't increased that much between them. G-Rabbit is probably holding back a little bit. Funniest Cowboy still in 3rd, being chased down by Flapjack. Flapjack has caught up tremendously to Funniest Cowboy. As we try to get our cameras correctly functioning here, there's not a lot of difference between the tires of these two cars, even though it's an NSX and a GTR. But yeah, Flapjack has caught up significantly and looking to overtake Funniest Cowboy at any moment. Watch him pull a Daniel Ricciardo. Yeah. I miss having you on track, Rockboy. It was a pleasure racing you the times we raced together. But also good to see that you're in chat. So yeah. Flapjack, will he make a move into turn 3? This is technically turn 2 they're coming up to, the little kink here. Oh, you're trying to be an engineer. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's some good piece of work. Oh, a little bit of tail happy moment there for Flapjack. Losing a little bit of time to Funniest Cowboy, but maybe... Is he going to try and go on the outside? And he makes it on the outside into turn 4. Holy crap. Yeah, Flapjack is really showing everyone who's got the biggest schlong in this race. Holy crap. Flapjack into third. Wow. Yeah, Flapjack is not to be messed with. I didn't think he was going to be able to do it from the outside. But yeah, outside overtake into turn 4. That was some insane stuff there, Flapjack. No wonder he's the champion from last year. Oh, but he's overextended the last turn, and he's got himself slapped the half-second penalty. He needs to increase the gap down to Funny's Cowboy for as much as possible to not lose that, as we see Vlave now into the pits with damn near dead tires at this point. Yeah, Flapjack needs to increase this gap fast. No mistakes now from Flapjack. He needs to increase the gap as soon as possible. Outside, if you're all up better because you're able to cut in front. Just yeah. All right, let's see if Flapjack can hold on to third, or if he has to do this all over again. Funny's Cowboy's probably licking his chops right now. Oh, could this? No, I think Flapjack is safe. He just has to not overextend it out of the last turn. And I think he manages to do just that and keeps himself in third for the moment. Yeah, Flapjack is insane. I am super scared to race Flapjack these days. I think he's like 3-4 seconds faster than me. So, and we have a best lap time from G-Rabbit with a 1:19.1. So definitely G-Rabbit is showing some strength after round 1. 4.6 now between Cartman and G-Rabbit, so Cartman has eased off a little bit. I know the Sunday League is doing some karting stuff, but if you're talking about IRL, yeah, that would be fun too. But yeah, difficult to get everyone to meet up, I guess. But yeah, karting, everyone does that in the Sunday League. Yeah, IRL karting would be fun. I've heard it's quite fun. I've never done it myself, but yeah, definitely heard it's fun. Yeah, Funny's Cowboy is closing the gap to Flapjack now, so yeah, I think these two are, yeah, they're pretty much on equal terms when it comes to tire wear, but yeah, Flapjack is trying to increase the gap between himself and Cowboy. It would be fun to do, but right now there's no weather to do karting unless it's indoors. Snow, ice, minus 5 to 10 degrees. So yeah, no karting opportunities right now in Norway. Mickey there in 5th. We have Tewu in 6th. We have GTO in 7th in front of Kojin. Kojin has overtaken Gadget. Gadget is not even going to fight that. We have Vlave down in 10th place now. So yeah, Kojin has done well to get himself back into P8, but there's such a long way up to Tewu and the rest. A top 7, maybe top 6 could be the best Kojin can ask for in this one, as we're nearing halfway in the race. 30 minutes. Tevo in 6th, 3.3 behind Mickey and GTO. Just trying to keep Kojin behind. They are pretty equal on tires right now. So Kojin has driven exceptionally fast to get back into this good of a position. Had to change tires, fix, repair. Oh, and Koji's got himself a half-second penalty. Top 5 could be possible if he plays the strategy right. Yeah, you're right there, Rockboy. As we see G-Rabbit now going into the pits with Cartman staying out. Like I said, this could be Cartman's opportunity to find a way through during the pit stops and get himself plonked right into P1 and be a nuisance for G-Rabbit. But then again, we should maybe have some rain coming in, and that could scramble everything up. As we see Flapjack into P2 now, and G-Rabbit falling down to P4 behind the guys that still has not pitted. So yeah, Flapjack is extremely fast. For anyone that didn't watch this beginning of the race, Flapjack had a lot of wheel spin in the beginning and went from P1 down to P8 within a lap. And he's fought himself back into P2 and still has not pitted. So yeah, Flapjack is doing very well for himself right now. And Cartman, I think, if he's smart, probably stays out for a few more laps, 2-3 laps maybe, and maybe goes into the pits. He's going to try and increase the gap to G-Rabbit as much as possible. As we see Funniest Cowboy now, G-Rabbit's teammate. Will he block G-Rabbit? I think Funniest Cowboy is going into the pits, yes. Funniest Cowboy, and we have Flapjack into the pits as well. That is something I really didn't expect. There could be some splash and dash from the guys tonight with fuel. As we see, Funniest Cowboy does have a little bit more in the tank than Flapjack. G-Rabbit now has to push as hard as hell to increase the gap to Cartman and hopefully get out in front when Cartman dives into the pits. Cartman, on the other hand, has to push the living hell out of the remainder of his tires to try and stay in front of G-Rabbit. And I was completely wrong. Cartman is going in. So G-Rabbit is probably now pushing as hard as he can to get back out in front. He didn't get hindered too much when he came out behind Flapjack and Funniest Cowboy. As we see Cartman crashing in or stopping into the pit now. And putting on a couple of liters. That should be enough to go the race out. The fuel multiplier is at 1 this season, and tire multiplier is at 4. So a little bit of change in the wear settings, as we see Mickey into the pits now. Flapjack is now in 4th, with Tewu still not... Oh, Tewu is on soft tires, so... he's on very different strategies than Flapjack. It should be an easy match for Flapjack to get past. So Flapjack just has to dig down deep and try and get... my voice is breaking, I'm so sorry. Get close to Cartman and G-Rabbit and try and make a dent in their placing. Flapjack pulling a Brit in a spit with that tire management. Yeah, Flapjack has gotten a lot better at tire management, that's for sure. He was struggling a little bit in round 1. definitely maybe track and car combo that kicked Flapjack a little bit in the gonads. As we see Funniest Cowboy there, 4.1 seconds behind Flapjack now. As Kojin is in P6, he still has to pit one more time. GTO in 7th, we have Gadget in 8th. Vlave there in 9th with Mickey all the way down in 10th at the moment. But we still have to see Gadget and GTO going to the pits, as we see Gadget going into the pits now, and GTO extending another lap on that NSX's worn medium tires. Kojin then had a crash after turn 4, spun into the wall, crashed, destroyed his splitter, one of his wheels. He's done very well for himself to get back into P6. I think P5 could be in the mix for him, but he has to pit soon, and I think it's almost lighting up, so maybe we're not going to get that rain after all. As we see, Tewo has lost position to Flapjack, but they're on entirely different strategies at this point. And Tewo is definitely going to have to go into the pits again, so that's going to bring Kojin up into 5th place, at least, like Rockboy predicted. So, yeah, I think Kojin could end up with the top 5 here. So, Kojin has definitely driven like a bat out of hell. How much is going to remain in those tires, though? That's going to be the big question. 17 seconds down to Flapjack from Cartman, and 5.6 up to G Rabbit. A lot of big gaps on the track now. Not a lot of close fighting. As we go down to GTO, Always Lonesome at the moment. Glaive in 8th, we have Mickey there in 9th, and Gadget has been into the pits, and he's opted to go for a stint of soft, which is probably going to last him for like maybe 10 laps. And then he has to go in and get those changed, just like Tewo. Tewo in 4th. Soft are not wearing as fast as I thought, but he definitely has to change them within a few laps time. Lap 28 out of 43, and yeah, we still have a few decent laps to go. Flapjack now 16.8 behind Cartman, so he is decreasing that gap between them. Let's take a look on board. Still no rain in the horizon from what I can see. Lots of gray clouds, but still no rain. As we see, Funniest Cowboy is catching up to Tewo. Also on different strategies. Tewo has been in once already, and he has to go in one more time. So he definitely should put on some mediums for his next stint. Kojin should be very close to his final pit stop. They're definitely not going to last 20 more minutes. So yeah, he definitely has to go in and change. Maybe he's going to put on a set of soft near the end. So maybe that's why he's extending this medium stint for as long as he is. GTO then, Also been also been driving now for damn near 40 minutes, and the tires are still holding on. But he's losing to Vlave. Mickey has done his pit stop, so just a one-stopper for Mickey. Gadget all the way down in 10th from where he started. He could be able to put something into play here when GTO and Kojin goes in, maybe at least GTO, because GTO he has been out for 40 minutes now on the first set of tires, and he definitely needs to go in again. As we see Tewu, as predicted, going in now to get rid of the soft. Maybe put on a new set of soft and just drive as hard as he can. Maybe, yeah, 13 laps might be a little too steep for soft, but we'll see what he does. As we see, GTO has gone into the pits, if we can find him. And GTO is now in to get a brand new set of tires on that puppy of his. Tewu has gone for a new set of soft, so that's going to last him for the last 13 laps. Let's see how that goes for him. As Kojin has now been promoted into, to 5th. He still has to pit, and he should be clear to do a pit stop now, and maybe be able to fight himself back into 5th place. He is definitely fast enough to do so from what we've seen, and should not be a problem for him. Funniest Cowboy is done with his pit stop. Flapjack is done with his. Cartman and G Rabbit are definitely done with their pit stops as well. Very uneventful race for G Rabbit. 13 laps on soft with 4 times tire wear is very optimistic. Yeah, maybe. But if he takes care of them and doesn't drive super hard, he should be able to get it done. Kojin, on the other hand, desperately needs to go in soon. The tires are still holding on for dear life. He definitely should get himself a new set of tires. Let's see what GTO chose. He chose a new set of soft. And Gadget is now being lapped by G-Rabbit, almost. So, this is something we do not see all that often with Gadget. He does not get lapped all that often, but does happen, unfortunately. Not much you can do about this. G-Rabbit has to get closer before Gadget even considers letting G-Rabbit through. Yeah, you morons can wave the blue flags as much as you want. He still isn't close enough. I'm talking to the flaggers. As we see Kojin now into the pits for his last stop. Dropped down to 7 already. 8th. Maybe I was being too optimistic here, but it's not going to be easy getting past Mickey or Vlave either. Kojin, I mean. G-Rabbit now still has... He spent a lap now trying to... GTO, Gadget is faster than you. Do you understand the message? Oh man, I hate team orders. Yeah, G-Rabbit still hasn't closed enough for Gadget to even consider letting him past, but it should be any moment now. This is a sight we don't usually see for Gadget, that he's being laughed by people, but yeah. It does indeed happen. Let's see if it's a complete textbook from Gadget that he just lets him pass on the straight, or oh, yeah. Textbook from Gadget. Goes over to the side, lets G-Rabbit through. Good, clean overtake and lapping from G-Rabbit, and from Gadget going out to the side. As we see Kojin now, soft tires, gonna go heavy charge to try and get maybe 6th back. So maybe P6, maybe even P5 from Tewu. Vlave has used a lot of tires now. He went in pretty early. If I can find Mickey, there we go. Yeah, Mickey should not be in trouble. Tewu has been out for a few laps now, and his tires does not look that bad, to be honest with you. So I think the soft tires will last until the end for Tewu. And the rain that was predicted to arrive does seem to have gone away. So no rain tonight, for once. Very overcast, but no rain. 15 seconds now up to Cartman from Flapjack, and Flapjack is just still charging. Trying to do whatever he can to get back into top 2. I think G-Rabbit is a lost cause for Flapjack, but maybe, just maybe, he can do something about Cartman. But we all know Cartman is not slow by any means. Cartman is extremely fast. And usually when I've watched Cartman in his Ukraine league with his other Ukraine brothers and sisters, it's usually him on top. So go Cartman, and I hope one day Ukraine can finally be free from the cuddly teddy bear in Russia. Hope someone cuddles the teddy bear to death. Try not to be too political here, but yeah, that cuddly teddy bear definitely needs to get shot out of a cannon into the sun. And the sun needs to be thrown into a black hole, and the black hole needs to be thrown out of the universe. So, big cuddly teddy bear in Russia, please stop your lunacy and F off. That's about as political as I'm gonna get in this stream. Every time I hear you say his name, I imagine Cartman from South Park sitting in his giant sim rig. I love that one, Rock Boy. Well, Lionessi definitely needs to buy Cartman a ring, considering how much Lionessi tells Cartman to go F himself. They really need to show their love for each other by putting a ring on it. I know if Lionessi was here, he's probably would have told me to go F myself. And I would have said I just love him. And Cartman would probably say, "Screw you guys, I'm going home." Yeah, I can't do Cartman's voice. That's the best I could do. Just don't piss Cartman off, otherwise he'll cook your parents and put them into a chili. Nessie the chill guy, yeah. I just noticed something about turbo. The fuel gauge is blinking. Did he even do a splash and dash? I don't think he did. Hey, I didn't say a naughty word. As we see Kojin up Mickey's back alley right now. So yeah, Kojin is extremely fast. Yeah, that's what Cartman does in South Park. He cooks Scott Tenorman's parents and puts them into a chili. He's such a nice guy. Nice little 8-year-old. That's what happens when you sell Cartman, Eric Cartman pubes. Look, guys, I'm a real man now. Yeah, he's either timed the fuel correctly or Kojin is definitely getting a free spot. So that could be a scary thought for Turbo. Let's hope he has enough fuel now for the last few remaining laps. 50 minutes driven, a few more laps to go. And we have the fastest lap of the race from Kojin with a 1:18.5 flat. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, Kojin is definitely what... there we go. If we could find him. Yeah, Kojin is definitely one to watch. I think he's on the same level as Cartman, maybe even faster. Yeah, he's definitely a show-off. So yeah, Kojin, definitely one to watch for the 2026 season, as he is now catching up to Vlave. And let's see. Yeah, Vlave is on very worn tires at this point, but Kojin is driving extremely hard right now. And yeah, he could be burning out the prime of the soft tires, but let's hope it holds. Let's hope. But Kojin is hard charging. Will he go for the inside move? Yeah, Vlave doesn't even defend it. There's no point. They're on different strategies, and Vlave has nothing to fight with at the moment. And we have the fuel lamp of Kojin blinking as well, so I think he should be good towards the very end. Let's hope the same for Tevo. He has 12.5 seconds down to Kojin right now, and the Kojin is going to close in fast. As we see Flapjack with a half-second penalty, that is not helping his case to catch up to Cartman. As we see Kojin, yeah, he's definitely decreasing the gap to Turbo. So will he be able to close in the gap on 4 laps, or will P6 be the best Kojin can do? He's definitely driven hard, and he's definitely driven well, except for the little small mistake in the beginning, but it was on a damp track. So let's see what Kojin can do. Already 3 seconds ahead of Vlave almost. 11.7 now, up to Tevo. I don't think he's going to be able to do it, but you never know. He just needs to keep it between the lines and not get any silly penalties. Cartman now coming up to start lap 41 and 8 seconds behind G-Rabbit. I think Flapjack has realized that there's no point in trying to catch up to Cartman now. It's not going to work. So Kojin closing the gap ever so slightly. But yeah, the fuel load is concerning me. His soft tires are starting to die off. But will it be enough? Will it be enough? .5. Let's see what Kojin does in lap time. A 1:19.6. Yeah, you could be right, Rockboy. You could be right. It's still 10 seconds up, and he hasn't really closed in all that much. So, unless Kojin makes a major mistake now, or Tewu, I don't think Kojin is going to be able to catch up. P6 might be the best he can hope for in this one. But he's done a remarkable job from his spin in lap 3, I believe. And he crashed into the wall at this section. So Kojin has done a very good job of getting himself back into a decent point position. Yeah, that is true. Sometimes you just have to be happy with the points you can get. I had a race at Sardinia, the big layout road track in the Group 1s. Unfortunately, I got taken out by a opponent in lap 1. I was dead last, but I had better tire management, so I managed to sneak myself into P4 or 5 in that one. And I was pretty happy with that, even though the start was extremely bad and my heart really wasn't in it, and I was completely angry that day. So yeah, sometimes you just have to take it as it is. I wish it was more fun, but I had a hard time actually focusing and concentrating. Some IRL issues just made me mad and unfocused, but yeah, it became a good race with a good finish in my eyes. So yeah, not too bothered, to be honest with you. But yeah, I was still satisfied. As we see Funniest Cowboy now, or Tewu. Yeah, I made best of it either way. Oh, Rex. No, your internet. Oh. As we see Tewu. Oh, I am so concerned of his fuel. He's probably has like 0.8 of fuel left in the tank. As we see, G-Rabbit has finished the race. We have Cartman finishing the race. GTO there has finished. Flapjack into P3. So he's done well for himself, Flapjack, even though he qualified by showing who's got the biggest schlong. We have the Funniest Cowboy into a comfortable 4th. I think it was 4th last race as well, so lucky number 4. And we have Tewu coming in to take P5. Let's hope the fuel lasts. And he manages to get P5 with Kojin now in P6. Did absolutely the best he could do, and he should be happy with P6. 7th for Mickey. And 8th for Vlave, 9th for GTO, and 10th for Gadget. Oh my goodness, those tires were pretty damn worn. So yeah, a very good race indeed from the boys. Best lap time to Kojin, 1:18.5. 57 minutes raced from G Rabbit, so just under 60 minutes, and the rain did not arrive at all. Rex, what about Tier 2? Was there any rain? Because we had nothing in Tier 1. Cartman in second. We have Flapjack in third, with Funniest Cowboy in fourth. Tevo managing to keep the fuel tank alive until P5 was in the clear. Sixth for Kojin. We have seventh for Mickey. We have eighth for Vlave. We have ninth for GTO, and sadly, Gadget has to be happy with 10th tonight. And Gadget ended the lobby, so we'll um, finish the stream in the escapes stuff. Very little rain, stayed on soft the whole race. Okay. It was just damp in the beginning in Tier 1. That was it. The track just started to dry, and that was pretty much it for Tier 1. No rain. What the hell was that? I need to read that on YouTube. Um, why is that not showing? Maybe delayed. Well, all in all, a very good race. I will be back in the live commentary booth for round number 6 when it's Willow Springs Big Willow in the Group 4 machines. I have a deep hatred for Big Willow, so instead of frustrating myself with racing, I will return to the commentary booth on 9th of April. Yeah, 9th of April, I will return to the commentary booth for Tier 1. But the next race will be Michelin Raceway, Road Atlanta, in the Group 4 machines, and that will be on the 26th of February. So yeah, I'm excited for that because that's going to be my return to the series for Season 1. I had 5 weeks with my mom with the drain pipe renewal in my apartment building, so unfortunately I was not able to do round 1, and I am just drained on for this one, so I decided to stay in the commentary booth for round 2. Hey Flapjack, yeah, you plotted your big hairy balls menacingly on the table for the qualifier, that's for sure. Oh yeah, I did see that. I think I saw it. um, Last corner on Big Willow is awful. Yeah, that's where I've crashed the most, and I've rage quit most races there, Rex. So I refuse to do that. Um, yeah, what happened in the start, Flapjack? Because it looked like you just got too much wheel spin, and that kind of screwed you over. Um, the Group 2s are they do have a lot of torque coming out of the start, so I think I got the Daniel Ricciardo impression. I think so. um, it was a good race. Fun to commentate on for sure. It's been a few years, I think, since I last did commentary videos or live streams commentating. But yeah, as you can see in the background, that's my machine for the next round on Yas Marina with the Group 2s, which will be the 23rd of April, so can't wait. Yeah, I went to no traction control, and I think I should have went traction control, had initial good jump, if not with poor reactions, but the wheel spin was way too much. Yeah, I kind of figured. That's kind of what it looked like when you just drop down like a stone. So, but hell of a comeback there, Flapjack. Holy hell, hell of a comeback. Um, a good drive for sure to get yourself up into P3 at least. So yeah. But that is it for round 2 of ADEC 2026 Tier 1. Expect the Tier 2 video to come out this weekend, and it will be done by my funny half, Mr. Slingshot Cherberg. And he will take care of the Tier 2 replay. And while the chat is chatting amongst themselves for the moment, I will just say this has been fun, and I cannot wait to get back on track for the next run in Road Atlanta with the Group 4 machine that I have, which is my. Let's see, I want to do this, I want to do that, and I want to do this. If the replay loads. So this is my Group 4 car, and I can't wait until I do that. Hey G Rabbit, a very good race from you. You were unstoppable. So yeah, I can't wait to be on track with you again. Either Rex, it's going to be fun in 2 weeks' time. I am truly looking forward to it. Excited to see how this Mazda will hold up. Yeah. Next time around, Group 4 at Road Atlanta, and that's going to be some exciting stuff to do at least. My debut back in Season 2 last year was in the Group 2s. Now it's going to be the slowest class in the Group 4, so I'm really looking forward to that. So, yeah, G-Rabbit, unstoppable. Nothing and no one could touch him tonight, and very good very good performance from last round where it seems like G Rabbit was struggling quite a bit. So, um, all right, that is going to be it for me. I have been Kimaru, and I hope you enjoyed the funny commentating skills that I have. I am not as good as my colleague and my inspiration, Britton Spit, Paul Walsh. But yeah, definitely my inspiration for doing commentary whenever I've done it in the past. So all credit to him for being the skilled commentator that he is, and he's doing actual commentary on real racing. So I'm super happy for him. So that is it. It's going to be a few pictures now, rolling pictures before the stream ends. So I will see you next time, and next time I will be on track, and it will be my POV. So I will see you again, and thank you all for being in chat, and hope to be on track with all of you soon. And yeah, have fun, have a great weekend, and hope to beat a few of you next time. Bye bye.